open. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce. It really allows you to not have to change the way you play.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Lopez, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Good to see Damian Lillard take a more proactive approach to getting his teammates involved here in this one.
Here's Embiid, and the rejection by Giannis.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And, Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And it's George missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
To the paint. George with the steal. Lowry with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Lowry has the open look. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Still Sixers ball.
Lowry with the ball. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
We've seen George hit some threes from way downtown before, and he's at it again.
Now, here's Lillard. Pulls up, high post. And that one hits back iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the shot is good.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Paul George.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. And as you would expect, their focus on defense is Damian Lillard. He said Lillard's smart. He's seen every defensive look there is, so we can't get fancy. Our main thing is to be ready with help defenders inside. We can't allow him penetration. We're hoping to limit the damage he can do at the rim. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that one's good. Drummond.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Milwaukee ball.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Giannis.
And it's not easy making a shot when you have Embiid in your face like that.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And stolen by Drummond. Pass to Embiid. The three. It's rebounded by Portis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Trying to get something going. Good.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
Well, there the defender tries to get up in the early jump position. Unfortunately for him, Lillard saw it coming.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Inside. Here's Connaughton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end.
18. The Bucks. 9.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
A shot by George, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid.
Their third three-pointer in a row. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Outside, George from the arc. They get it again with the second effort. Oh, Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that
Milwaukee
one.
timeout.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And for about a decade, the Bucks had virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Now Lillard. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Here's Middleton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That is tough. Watching Middleton find some kind of shooting window there and then knocking it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Pass to Maxey. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Prince. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Milwaukee ball.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
How does the development, Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
In the corner, George with it. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer by Embiid. And the three ball is good. Embiid's got 9.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Prince. Another shot. And it's sent back by George.
Taurean Prince has such a great motor and the physical nature of his play. You got to appreciate that aggressiveness.
So both teams changing it up here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Jackson. Outside, Martin. Back to Jackson. Pass to Martin. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Drummond. Tipped away. Stolen by Middleton. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
They grabbed their own miss.
Bucks foul.
Milwaukee
Jackson
making a switch here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's McCain.
Milwaukee foul.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Shoots from the block. Portis can't get it to go.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
There's Jackson with the three.
Three-pointer.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Portis. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Trent outside. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 18. Outside, Martin. Left side, Jackson. Now Oubre takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Now here's Giannis. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's the end of first half.
And so
your Sixers. The Bucks. 17.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here are the 76ers now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. And Jackson gets it to go.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
When you think of Caleb Martin, Brent, what comes first to your mind?
I think energy, Kevin, for me. I mean, Caleb is always out on the floor on both ends, just putting pressure, whether he's running in transition, attacking the basket, spotting up and finding space in the half court. The guy plays with a ton of confidence and wants to contribute.
The kick out to Lopez. Here's the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Scooped up. Lopez with the steal. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Martin wide open. He fires. Another miss by Philadelphia. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Personal foul.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
And he can't hit the second. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The assist.
And again, just taking the greatness for granted here. Amazing sequence from Giannis.
Back to Martin. Latrey. Martin with the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Kicks it out to Lillard. There's Lopez with the three. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or... raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's the Bucks now. Lillard outside. Lopez left side.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability. Paul George dunk contest, he's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. George has got 13.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go. Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time for some of the most memorable moments of his career.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Lillard. Lets it fly from 18.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots. And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Lopez left side. The Bucks working the ball around. Embiid with the steal. Maxey on the wing. Off target from outside. Over in the corner, Green. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. That'll be a 5-second call. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
And Prince has got the ball here for the Bucks. Left side, Portis. Over Drummond. Nice shot by Portis.
And Portis not afraid from the mid-range. That's where he can do some work.
Right side, George. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. The 3. The rebound by the Bucks. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Prince. That 3 off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Pass to Lowry. Here's Maxey. Misses the 3.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
It's Portis, high post. Jackson from long range. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
A good look from Embiid. The 3 from George. Traps in the tray.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Back to Connaughton. Tries again. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, Drummond going after that one. Sometimes shot blockers wait. Other times they attack it. And Andre did it that time.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position. They've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Portis
Bobby Portis.
And Portis throws it
Assist
down.
from DeLon
Yeah, and
Wright.
Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
Pass to Embiid. Shot from 16. Goes back up. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Man, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
From deep, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
A 3-pointer is right on target. George has got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
At the line for the Bucks.
Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the final, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? So all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Martin with the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Martin. From downtown. Offensive rebound. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Martin. Launches it from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Three-pointer. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining.